Welcome back to your favorite spoken English channel, this is Spoken English. It's the second video of 70 ways of improving your spoken English. Next one that we are talking about is that you can learn common idioms and expressions. Now, see, if you learn words, you will not be able to use them in context. What happens is that once you learn the word and you're not using them into context, you'll forget that. So instead of learning words, you can directly learn phrases and expressions. For example, if you are learning the word accommodation, instead of learning the word accommodation, you can directly learn the phrase accommodation. For example, to accommodate, it's a phrase. Now this way, if you learn, for example, you're learning the word park, P-A-R-K. Instead of learning the word park, you can learn in the park. If you're learning the word exaggeration. So instead of learning the word exaggeration, you can use it in a phrase and you can remember it. For example, exaggeration in speaking is bad. Exaggeration in speaking. Now, if you learn this, you can use them in context. And if the circumstance comes when you need to use this word, the whole phrase will come to your mind and then you'll be speaking it. Next one is you can participate in English clubs and meetups. There are hundreds of clubs going on online, offline as well. You can join those meetups. You can have conversation, debates, group discussions among, best speakers. Now, next one is you can focus on specific theme and topics in your conversation. Now, it happens that if you're talking about if you see it as a way of learning, then you won't be able to make it. If you see it as a way of enjoying, then you'll find yourself going with ease in order to learn it. For example, if you learn English and for this you're learning translation, you're learning voice, narration and other complicated grammar topics, then it's obvious that you'll lose the track since it will not motivate you at all. So instead of doing this, you can watch English movies. You can find the topics which you're good at. For example, AI, future of machine learning. If you have any interest on these topics, you may start finding good books upon it, good articles upon it, good videos upon it, and start watching them. If the topic interests you, you'll be watching them for a long time and you'll unconsciously you'll be learning. Next one is you can use flashcards for vocabulary building. Now, if you come across a word and which seems to be really hard to you, you can write it down on a flashcard and just over that flashcard, just opposite side of that flashcard, you can write the meaning. Now, you can paste it and in order to see the growth, you can see the word, find out the meaning. If you can't recall it, see the other side. It will help you to keep those words in your mind for longer. Now, for what reason should you be doing it? You should only be doing these for those words which has to be aggregated in your mind for most. For example, if you are a teacher, if you are a coordinator, if you are a manager, or if you are a student, then the words which you should be using in your daily life, only for those words you should be making flashcards. And if you want to accommodate a number of words in your vocabulary list, then you may use flashcards and you can keep it in your room in order to check if you have really aggregated them or not. Next one, you can use shadowing technique, if I'm not wrong. Shadowing technique is one of the best techniques that you can ever implement in your life. See, shadowing means just watching, observing and acting. Watching, observing, acting. Now watch anyone speaking and on the same topic. After watching this video, you can do the same. Now when this video gets completed, after the end of this video, can you summarize what I was speaking, what I was saying, what topics did I discuss? Is there any one topic that you can talk about? If it happens, then you're already at a good level and you should be proud of yourself if you'll be able to understand it and you can at least understand what I'm saying. And in few sentences, if you'll be able to narrate what you've just learned, it means your level is already good and you're good at it. This is called shadowing, and while doing this, you should copy the whole scenario of what's going on. For example, the way how narrator is speaking, the way how his accent is, the way how expressions are going on. Whole scenario has to be copied. If you do this, that's called shadowing technique, and it helps you to improve your rhythm and tone as well. Now, next one is practice active listening in different accents. Now, if you will use your own accent every time, and you'll find people speaking, it's obvious that you're not learning from one speaker only. It's not just you're not just stuck with Whistle Spoken English. There are hundreds of YouTube channels that you're following in order to learn this. Now, in order to understand different accents, in order to be good at different accents, you should also try speaking those accents. For example, if you just heard a sentence in different accent, an American and British, for example, water, 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 war, 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 water, water, water. If you learned, if you heard any accent, then try to speak in that. It's obvious that at first you won't be able to make it, but as you find ways of improvement, as you find the areas of improvement, as you observe that word every time, then it will be accommodated to your brain and you'll be able to speak in many accents. It's not for speaking many accents, but it is, you can use it for understanding many accents. It's obvious that you'll not be speaking to the people who are in your region as well. Now, there can be a number of people who are from outside of your native place, and if they're concentrating to you at that time, if you feel nervousness, things will be spoiled. The hundreds of hours that you have invested in learning English will be spoiled there and then. So you should aggregate different number of native speakers accent in order to improve it. Next, sing along English songs, and this will enhance your pronunciation. Now, you can download songs like with singers like Alan Walker, Edison, and there are hundreds of singers, and they're really good at it. You can download hundreds of, you can find it on Google as well. English songs with subtitle, with the lyrics. So as you watch them, you learn the sentences, phrases, and trending words as well. You should understand that the songs only contain the words. They were really, on the trend. Got it? So in order to improve this, you can download hundreds of YouTube videos upon which a song is going on, and simultaneously you'll be seeing the subtitle, the lyrics of that song. It will help you to enhance the pronunciation, speed as well, intonations, your way of speaking, and hundreds of other things as well.